Yo, what up? What up? You too. It's your boy Devin Hushak too. Y'all, we did it. 300 subscribers, y'all. We come a long way since day one. And I'm telling y'all, I love what I do. And I feel pretty blessed for how far I've come since 2 years. We've been on our grind. We're doing our thing. 300 subscribers. This is going to be a 300 subscribers Q&A special. So if you're watching this, feel free anytime to ask me any question. You know what I'm saying? Of how much I appreciate y'all for everything y'all done for me and everything I've done for y'all. I mean, if y'all asking me to react to videos, I've always reacted to them, and you've always supported my Let's Talk episodes, and that right there shows how much I love YouTube, how much you guys, mean to me, how much I appreciate you guys for everything, just everything. So we got Nightwalker, and we got Brandon. What's up, y'all? Yo, I'm feeling pretty blessed, because this is basically the reason why I love doing what I'm doing. Because you know what, 2 years ago I started doing reaction videos. And my first video was the Ronda Rousey, video that I've done. And ever since then, my reaction videos has been skyrocketing. And I feel like ever since then, my channel has been growing like crazy. I ended up getting my first 100 subscribers thanks to K-pop reaction videos. Then I ended up getting 200 subscribers based on reacting to any other video. And just today, 300 subscribers. We just hit 200 early this year. And all of a sudden, we are here in 300. This is crazy, y'all. Thank God you have 300 subs. God is good all the time. Yes, He is, man. God is good at all times. I worked so hard, getting to where I needed to be, as far as YouTube. And shout out to Video Game Lover 58. Shout out to Big D. You Brandon, you Nightcrawler. And PS4 RGB Gamer, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody who has been riding on your board since day one. So not only that this will be a 300 sub special, but we're going to be doing a Q&A. So feel free to ask me any questions at any time you want. I'm all here. I'm right here. And by the way, if you noticed something, I brought the afro back thanks to the rice water, even though it stinks right now, but guess what? It's working. The rice water is doing this thing. I just combed my hair and got a little afro for y'all, so just so you know. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the Q&As, and like I said, feel free to ask me any questions, and I'm on here. And before we get into Q&A, I have a little rant for y'all, and that is parents leaving a child in the hot car. Like, it shouldn't be that hard for parents to not leave their kids in the hot car, especially if it's 90 degrees outside, because you don't know what the child might be suffering, because you don't know if they're gonna make it out alive or not. So I was watching Inside Edition just an hour ago. No, just a minute ago. And I feel like, to me, the lady who saved another mother's child from under a car, from under the, for, listen, she saved her child from under a seat in a car. So what happened was she basically just um, looked inside a black car, and she happens to see a child under a seat. I don't know how did how did the child ended up under a seat, but I really do think all parents should take notes of how to take their child everywhere they go. Don't leave them in a hot car. Don't leave them under the seat, because that's completely dangerous. Turns out that she was charged with child neglection, and and I was like, good, because maybe she'll learn to not leave her son or daughter under a car. I mean, in the hot car, because that right there is really dangerous. You just cannot do that. Period. And you know what? Straight up, that's basically my rant. You know, parents, don't leave your child in a hot car. Period. Just don't do it. AJ Lee and CM Punk is going to be in a horror movie. Oh, really? Since when? This year? So both of them are going to be. Wow. So both of them are going to be in a horror film. What's the name of it? What's the name of the horror movie that they coming out? What's up, Broken Empire? Oh yeah, man. I almost forgot you too. And shout out to you, by the way, y'all. Again, guys, this is a 300 sub special. This is a Q&A. My favorite WWE theme is The Undertaker's Bells and Thunder from the 90s. I love that theme so much. It fits the character, so dark, menacing, and scary at the same time. Like, this is what fits Undertaker in the first place. When he first came out in 1995, in late 95, in November, in Survivor Series, when he came out with the Bells and Thunder theme, go like, you know how the theme song goes in the 90s. What's up, Fox87? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that love, man. Appreciate the love. Again, the Undertaker Bells and Thunder theme is by far one of my favorite themes ever in the WWF/WWE. And I don't know why they refuse to use that theme, because I love that theme so much. Because I don't know yet. I'll try to find out. It's all good, man. Take your time. I ain't mad at you. So Undertaker is my favorite thing slash wrestler. Both versions of Stone Cold Steve Austin themes from late 96 to 1990. Stone Cold used two things, both versions of the same thing, and his theme is just legendary. Somehow, every time I listen to his theme song, I just feel like walking down the neighborhood, acting like Stone Cold Steve Austin, giving up the middle fingers, knowing that I'll probably end up shot like that, but I'm not gonna do that though. But it's all in fantasy. It's all gimmick. But Stone Cold is my favorite wrestler, and I also love the theme as well. The DX theme, I love their themes as well. That's a classic. Shawn Michaels theme, I like it. Triple H's theme, I like. I mean, basically the Attitude Era music that I love is still the best. Gangrel's theme is by far my favorite. I just recently started listening to it on this year. It just gets your blood pumped, you know. It just gets you motivated to do some workouts and some martial arts, whatever though, and do some art. That's basically what Gangrel's theme is. It's all gothic, you know, vampire-ish theme. It's all there. I love it. It's by far one of my favorites. And one of my favorite things, one of my favorite things of Undertaker also is we got the big great evil gimmick. You're gonna pay. You know, you done it now. Dun 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 dun. Something 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 something. Yeah. I think y'all know the theme song. I found out AJ Lee and CM Punk going to be in a horror movie called Remake Rabbit. Rabbit, Rabbit or Ribbit. I just say Rabbit, you know, the way I say it though. But hey, I mean, congrats to both of them though. But I wonder when they're gonna have a child, because you ever notice that most women in the WWE that used to work in the company, they can't even have kids while they're married or engaged. But yet, Brie Bella had a baby, and so did Maurice. So why is it that women who work in a wrestling company cannot have children, except when they're retired and or when they're being released from the company? That's very strange. And I bet you if AJ Lee had a child with CM Punk, I bet you she's going to be doing way better than WWE. And that's facts. So I was looking at something. I'm going to be honest with you. There are times when I wish I could be like all the other YouTubers, but I'm not rich. I'm still kind of poor, but guess what? At least I'm still reacting to videos for y'all. That's my main goal, is to make y'all happy. And that's the most important part in life, is to make people happy, you know? And so, I mean, I don't need no fancy cars and hot chicks, hot girls to make me, you know, a wealthy man. What I am right now is my own person. And that's to continue to do what I was born to do. And just to entertain. And I'm glad that y'all are continuing to love my videos, being entertained by them, and appreciating them for what I brought up, for what I brought to the table. You know, I'm giving y'all all me. I'm not being fake. I'm not being phony. You know, I'm just the real person. That's just who I am. You don't need to be like anybody else just because you see them do this and that. Yeah, you want to be just to be inspired, so that you can learn to, you know, be a better person. So are there any more questions, y'all? If y'all want me to ask, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. Again, may I remind you that this is a 300 sub specials. I mean, I said special. So throw in any questions if you want. Let me close my closet door. You want to know what I should have did? I should have just put the title Let's Talk episode 13 or 14. Yeah, 13. Yeah, episode 13, 300 sub special. That there is what I should have done. And that way, you know, I could not only that I could talk about things, y'all can just throw me any questions, but yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, I know last night before I went to bed, I went on my page and I saw 300. I saw 300 subscribers. I was like, yes, all quality. Before I just shut my eyes, completely closed, and just went to sleep, happy, joy. Like, I'm just ecstatic right now of how far I've come. I can not only I can do reaction videos, I can do let's plays, art videos, let's talk episodes, and I'll sometimes do some wrestling reactions, you know, sports, you know, NFL reactions. You know what? Another thing, I'm thinking about doing some Redskins game reactions, and that's what I'm thinking about doing in the future. Anytime, man. Anytime. Please give me something to react to, cause I was gonna do some Christian Miracles reaction videos in the past, but I didn't feel like it because I really wasn't in the mood. I really wasn't in the mood to do any videos at all. So maybe the next time when I do some reaction videos, I'll probably react to, I think, most of his recent videos. And I'll probably do that later on today when my phone is charged all the way. So I got y'all covered. So hold on.
Never get a chance to this again. Like, I need to do this for this child at least.
Were you surprised that you came out of here with a plan?
I feel like I haven't been in treatment before. I've been intervened, I've been sent to treatment. I didn't know what was going to be different this time.
What was different?
You asked me, you're like, you know, why do you do this? Why do you do this? Is it because you didn't, like, I think you said something about my dad, and I was like, you know what, Dr. Phil, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I've been searching for a reason for 10 years, but why do I do this? I don't know why I do this. Like, I got the origins, and I got, like, the proper...
One is still talking to his sister because...
That's the reason I get high. Bottom line.
At this point, you are working to establish yourself in the eyes of the state court, the whole thing, where you can have custody, raise this child, do all the things that you want to do, right? Are you excited about that?
I am. I'm excited. I thought I could, like, will these things into existence for a long time, and like, when I got here, I just didn't think it was possible. I didn't think there was any way I could possibly become a mother, become a functional member of society. I didn't think it was possible. And all things are just falling into place. It's happening. Yeah.
What do you do, by the way? You have a job?
I do. I work at a nursing center. I manage a halfway house part-time for women.
Good for her. But does she still keep in contact with her sister? Because I know...
I can't tell you how proud I am of you and how grateful I am that you come here and share this with everybody, because someone where you work can look at this and say, if she can do it, maybe I can. And that's what I want people to see. Good job. Our next, she drove truck 6 nights a week and was once found passed out behind the wheel in the middle of the road, just in the middle of the road. We'll find out how she's doing now at the break.
Yeah, sorry, I was watching Dr. Phil a little bit though. I haven't made any reaction videos since the last one I did with Christian Miracles, but I need to do more because I miss doing reaction videos because I've been so busy doing Let's Talks. But as long as I'm doing other videos and I'm getting more subscribers, I can. That's all that matters, really. If people appreciate what I do and me being myself, which I am, then I have nothing to worry about. I mean, although I am 27 years old, I am growing. You know, I'm still learning about life. It's not going to be easy, but you can just somehow take the time to get used to it and overcome any challenges, then you're good. You wouldn't have to worry about everybody struggling. Just do you. The best way that you can. Let's talk Power Rangers, man. Yeah. So, San Diego Comic-Con is coming up tomorrow. So, I mean, it is tomorrow, but I'm going to be on YouTube like crazy, just scouting through videos of panels and what what we're seeing, some trailers. I don't care for Super Ninja Steel because, again, I don't care for the Neo Saban era period because I think it's just the most disgusting era ever, and I think it's a terrible era ever. And I can admit one thing: as a Power Rangers fan, I will never be a Neo Saban era because in the past you've seen me rant on, you know, them doing 21 seasons up until 2021, I guess. Yeah, 2021. So 3 million years on a crappy, you know, network, and that is Nickelodeon, or should I say Nickelodeon cancer, the cancer to our franchise, including the Neo Saban era. Puns, cheesy, corny, campy, it's crap. But thankfully, Hasbro just said that that they're not gonna, you know, make Power Rangers cheesy. They're gonna make Power Rangers into a serious crime-fighting team, and that sounds like to me that we have a promising future in our hands. But if I were Hasbro, I would definitely talk to Nickelodeon about them splitting seasons into 2 in separate years. That's gotta stop. That's gotta stop. I mean, I can tell you one thing though, man. Hasbro, I've seen their toy lines, phenomenal. The Transformers lines, great. The Marvel Legends lines, greater. And if they can do the Power Rangers like that, bruh, extra details, extra movements, articulations, like make sure it's round around, make sure that they're flexible, bruh. You know that Hasbro is gonna turn Power Rangers upside down into something greater and brighter. But if I were Chip Lynn, I would definitely fire the two writers and basically just make sure that they don't do the same crap like Ninja Steel and Dino Supercharged with the fart jokes. That needs to stop. No more fart jokes. No more corniness. No more cheesiness. Treat Power Rangers like CW, like the Flash, Arrow. I mean, you can have some light moments, but don't be extra cheesy. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. This is a series. It's called What Culture Wrestling. You know, I'm thinking about doing some of that in the future. I haven't watched What Culture Wrestling in a long time because they're all PG fans. I think most of them are PG fans, but to me, at some point, they basically came up with some good videos of how to book this and that. I've seen their works on Undertaker. I've seen their works on The Rock, Stone Cold. Well, not The Rock, but anybody. I got into an argument with some smarks on the internet yesterday. Oh Lord, for what? what was y'all arguing about? And it couldn't be worse, right? I mean, knowing how the PG fan base is, I mean, they are very toxic, and that's why I bother not commenting on a Facebook page, because especially when it comes to John Cena and Roman Reigns fanboys, they will eat you alive if you give your opinion on them, and they will think you're a hater. Well, you are a hater in heart, because you're just giving your opinions whether they like it or not. So whatever it is that you will argue with them about, I would definitely, love to hear on your thoughts on the smarts. I think I might do an episode of Let's Talk Soon on smarts, of why I think they are very toxic. They are basically the reason why wrestling sucks. And I know I ranted about John Cena and Reigns 100 times, and as well as other women wrestlers, but I realized that it's not really their fault. It's the writer's fault for these crappy bookings and bad writings. I think most of them are just delusional in times, because when we see something that we're gonna call you out on it, yeah, you better be prepared to take our criticism, because I feel like most of them don't really take criticism well, because they will get mad at you for what you have to say, and they can never really agree for what you have to say. So yeah, it was about Attitude Era versus PG Era. I told these smarts that the Attitude Era was way better than stupid PG Era. I really don't think you should have. I'm gonna be honest. Let me just say this though. Never in the world that you should ever compare an Attitude Era and a PG Era, because everybody that know nowadays thinks the Attitude Era is way overrated, because they think that it promotes sexuality. I mean, I can admit I did say some complain about a few things in the Attitude Era, like them sexualizing females, treating them like strippers, not enough action. And I feel like, to me, yeah, I did not like that. I mean, I did have a complaint about that, and I still do. But the way that they treated these women like strippers, hoes, and sluts, like porn stars, rather than wrestlers, I did not see any skill whatsoever, except for Trish Stratus and Lita. Those were the only two women wrestlers that I took seriously when they had that rivalry in 2003. When Trish Stratus pretty much had her retirement match. Did Trish Stratus retire in back in 04, or was it 05? I'm not sure. No, actually, that was back in 2006 when she had her retirement match. That was the only time we ever seen her. But getting back to Attitude Era and PG Era, why I think you should never compare those eras in the two, because the fans of the PG Era are gonna crap on it like crazy, because they're all about the fag day. The C Nation is worse. The Roman Empire is crap, and the PG fan base is just terrible. Every time when any superstar wins a match, they always gotta point the camera towards a child. When was the last time the WWE ever had a camera towards the adult fans that have been watching wrestling for years, instead of turning the camera towards the kids? Now I really feel like you are really dissing the adult fans who basically grew up with the franchise. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why they keep doing that, but it needs to stop. Calvin Dunn needs to be fired straight up, and it's bad. It's bad. And you know what? The Attitude Era is better in my opinion, because number one, they had some better storylines, rivalries, better setups, and better promos. And one of my favorite moments from the Attitude Era is when Undertaker came back return in 1988 when Paul Bearer and Kane claimed that they buried. That they destroyed Undertaker forever. When the blue light came out, when the blue light came out, Undertaker was laying on the top of the casket. He set up and surprised everyone. Jim Ross sounded like he's about to have a stroke. That right there was a perfect setup for WrestleMania 14. Then after that, they did a setup at In Your House Unforgiven. That was a Inferno match. That right there is really, really legendary. Really legendary. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because we not only witnessed hey, what's up, Eric? Hey, what's up, Eric? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thanks for the love, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. To me, hold on, y'all.
Where do you think she was going?
I have no idea.
Have you got mine today? You brought heroin on the plane with you,
It seems like we don't really care. We just want to bet they care.
the only chance that you have is not to treat your addiction, but to treat you.
I don't want to live like this anymore.
Well, joining us is Bethany, her mother Charlotte, and her father Clyde. And Bethany is 9 months sober, and she's just here with us.
Y'all also understand. Please direct Young Justice Outsiders. You know what? Here's the thing. There's been a lot of trailers coming out this year, and I've seen Tyrone Madness reacted to 1,000 of them, and I haven't had a chance to react to them at all because again, I've been so busy with my life, doing what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do something later on in the future once I get through this live stream with this 300 sub special. It shouldn't even be a Q&A special. I mean, it should be a Let's Talk episode, which I'm gonna re-edit the title after I finish with this live stream. So, yeah. So, I heard some mixed reactions to the Titans trailer, and to be honest with y'all, I was gonna give it a chance, but I can't do it because Starfire is not looking right. Again, I'm not being a racist towards the black actress. I have nothing against her, but it's the costume that they gave her that made her look like a freaking prostitute, rather than a character. Like, seriously, what is going on with DC right now? At least Ryan Potter has a role of Beast Boy, because at least he looks promising, and plus he's a martial artist too, so that should tell you something, right? So at least he looks promising. There is a reason why a lot of people don't like the Titans trailer, including myself. Again, I'm not racist like most people are. I'm not gonna be like, it should have been a white person playing Starfire. Her skin is orange. Why is the black person playing Starfire? Her skin is black, not orange. Look, I am not gonna be one of those idiots, fanboys, those type of fans out there who only care about skin color. I am not that kind of person that does that at all. Period. I would never ever be nothing like that. But the only thing I can say about the Starfire character is change the wardrobe, give her a different costumes, do it right. That coat she's wearing, no. Let's see what else. Warner Brothers never listen. They don't. Warner Brothers have never listened to the fans, period. Marvel is doing way better than DC. This so many rumors and speculations about Batman, Ben Affleck not playing Batman. Is he, or isn't he playing Batman? Like, can't the dude make up his own mind already? Like, which one? Pick one. What is it? Are you gonna play the character or you not? It shouldn't have to be so hard to not to make a hard decision on whether you want to play a character or not. Jake Gyllenhaal was was rumored to play Batman. Some other guy was rumored to play Batman. Either somebody takes the role or don't make the movie at all. Because I'm tired of DC wasting fans' time. And yet the comics are doing better than the films. No, the comics, the TV shows are doing better than the films. Warner Brothers needs to step the game up. It shouldn't be this hard to please the fans, give the fans what they want. At least Wonder Woman did good this year. And maybe sooner or later I'm gonna do a reaction to the Wonder Woman movie if it comes out free on demand, which I highly doubt it will, because it came out last year, which dominated the box office, and yet trolls and fanboys are complaining about Gal Gadot's role as Wonder Woman. Come on, man. Like, y'all are just very toxic. DC fan base is way beyond toxic, I'm telling you. Like, I never knew just how bad, the fan base can be. In my opinion, they should just stop making DC movies and just let other companies take the DC franchise and make it into something that, good. If you look at Christopher Nolan's Batman movies, Batman Begins, as well as The Dark Knight and the Joker, whatever, those movies are way better than today's films. I've seen some of them before. And you know what? Looking back at it now, they are better. Like, it just doesn't make any sense of why Warner Brothers and Hollywood just can't seem to get their stuff together. Like, come on. Like, what are you going to do? And this new Titan show that they got going on right now on the internet rather than TV, what they should have done was they should have put it on HBO or even FX. That right there is what they should have done, is put the show on FX. Because, just face it, the TV show is rated TV, TVMA, right? So, FX should take it, or HBO. Or, yeah, HBO should take it. It's just crazy, man. I mean, Hollywood can be a big mess sometimes. And also, Power Rangers news. Y'all know that Power Rangers Legacy Wars, the mobile fighting game. Well, it turns out again they're making a short film based on the fighting game, and it turns out that Ryu is going to be a ranger now. Ryu is going to be given the power of the Falcon. A lot of people said that his helmet looks more like a chicken, which it does, but it's funny at the same time. But I don't know, man. I mean, part of me that likes Ryu as a ranger, but another part of me thinks that he should have stayed as Ryu. So, I mean, Ryu is one of the most popular characters in Street Fighter, so I say why. I mean, I would have loved to see my boy Ken Masters in Superpower Beatdown, including some short films, excuse me. That right there would have been phenomenal, just to see my boy Ken as a ranger too, but as well as Chun-Li. So So yeah, Comic-Con is tomorrow. I think I should do some more ninja stuff, or I should just do some I should do some Beast Morphers drawing live really soon if given a chance, because first I gotta study the helmets and the outfits before I decided to go any further, like I did with the Red Ranger. So yeah. In closing of this 300 special, let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep the positive vibes going, because I love y'all. I love my subscribers. I love my viewers. Y'all have been watching me every single day. And I feel so honored to not only be your favorite YouTuber, but to give y'all what y'all want every single day. If y'all suggest which videos you want me to react to, which you want me to draw live, let me know. And which topics you want me to do on Let's Talk episodes, let me know in the comment section below. That's all I have to say. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all love, support. This was you know what I'm saying, this was a fun stream. I appreciate y'all once again for showing your boys love. And I will see you next time when I do my reaction videos of Young Justice. Hold on. You can react to some more Christmas Miracle Sayings. I will. Trust me, man. I will. A few videos that I've missed, but I will react to them very, very soon. Now, if y'all enjoyed this stream, be sure to subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram as well. Until then, it's your boy WX2, and I'll see you.